Hi guys, so in our previous video we learned how to create a dashboard, but today I'm going to be teaching you how to design the mobile version of this dashboard. And I'm going to start by creating the nav menu sidebar, but for the mobile. So I'm going to go to this frame section. I'll be using 390. So if you're looking at these two sizes, the dashboard has a more horizontal spacing. It's wider, while the mobile version is more compact in terms of the width. We're dealing with vertical spacing here. I'm going to bring this out, paste it here. So another thing you need to take note of is that the key things on this part of the dashboard, we're going to collapse it and make it fit into, this is nav menu. So we're not going to have like a full logo because we're managing space. So I'm just going to bring this out, paste it here. I'm just going to create an auto layout between these two. Then make sure it's set to auto. Then I'm going to add a fill color of white. Then I'm going to give the top and bottom padding 16. Then 16 for the other padding. I'm going to set this width to 390. So let's adjust this padding a bit more. Let's do like 24. And also let's do 24 for this. So I'm going to give this a custom stroke for bottom. And then I'm going to change our stroke color to something neutral. Then I'm going to just bring this in. You can see there's no clear contrast between the background color and this frame color. So I'm going to highlight our general nav menu and then give it our normal background color, which is this. So the next thing I'm going to do is to bring this profile. We don't have to resize anything. Then I'm also going to make a duplicate of this nav menu, add the notification. So we're going to merge these two together. So it's going to be like this, Shift A. So I'm going to give it like a spacing of 20. So I'm just going to copy this and then paste to replace. So I'm going to create an auto layout between the profile and the nav menu. I'm going to adjust it to, let's say 32. I'm going to create an auto layout between this frame and this one. We're going to set this to auto. This should be set to fill container. Set this to fill container as well. So I'm just going to sort of extend this to 390 since that's the width size of our frame, and then I'm going to give this frame a padding of 24 for the two sides. Adjust this a little so that this can as well have like a breathing space. I'll set it to 36. This is really okay. So we have our nav menu now. I'm also going to bring in the same frame, rename the layer to dashboard. So for this main part, which is the dashboard, we're going to be using a grid for it. Then I'm going to create a grid and then select column. I'm going to give this a count of 4. I'm going to set the margin to 16. Then I'm going to set the gutter to 16 as well. I feel like this is too much. Let me give it 20. I'm going to copy this because it's exactly the same thing that we'll be using. I'm going to bring it in here. make sure it's aligned properly. Then I'm just going to change this. So when the user clicks on this opens. So for this card, I'm just going to rearrange it in such a way that they all fit into this space. So I'm going to bring this out, paste it. I'll start by reducing this icon to 28px. Then I'll select the icon itself, set it to 16px. I'm going to just shorten this to outstanding. I don't know, for some reason, I'm also going to just set it to regular. I'm also going to highlight this price and then set the font size to 28. Then I'm also going to adjust this to 12px. Set the spacing between this and this to 4. So I'm going to select this and set this padding to 8 while I set the top and bottom padding to 12. I'm going to add a fill color, then I'll set the corner radius to 4, then I'll add our usual stroke, but this time around all over it. So I'm going to just select this the way it is and then press Command D to duplicate it. I'm going to change this to paid this year. I'm also going to change this to 25. Then I'm also going to change the icon. Paste to replace. Then give it 16px. I'm just going to add auto layout between them and then give it a spacing of 12. For us to cover this remaining two, I'm going to select the outermost container, right? And then I'm going to nest it, which is adding another auto layout. So I'm going to click Shift A on my keyboard and then tighten all borders. So I'm just going to close the paddings. Then I'll highlight this, come here, expand this, select the container holding this two, and then I'm going to duplicate Command D. I'm going to select this card and select this one, then I'll set them to fill container. Then I'll also do the same to these ones. Let's set the spacing to 8. Then I can now write overdue 104. I'm also going to change the icons as well. So I'm just going to bring this in and just select this and select this. Then I'm going to just give it a spacing of 16. For our table, I'm just going to copy it, paste it here. I'll just adjust it. Then I'm going to select the table itself. Now I'll start expanding it. You just keep expanding it till everything is okay. So if you look at this now, none of the texts are breaking into the next. Then I'm going to select this same frame, the outermost part, right? Then I'm going to come to this place and clip content just to hide the part that overflows. This is another one that we obviously need to take care of. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it here. Reduce the size of this icon background and then set the icon as well to 16. We need to bring these two buttons out and paste it here. So I'll copy this. I'll select the container housing these two buttons and I'm just going to press paste to replace. So automatically this is going to be here. So I'm going to copy this, bring it out, then bring this one, select both of them, primary button and this frame. Then I'm going to add auto layout. I'll set this spacing to 16. Then I'm going to select this and then expand it by filling the container. Then I'm just going to copy this I'm going to select this and just paste to replace. So automatically we have this. So I'm going to just copy this, come here, highlight this, and then paste to replace. So this is what we have. So I'm also going to further reduce this since the width we're dealing with is 358. Then I'm going to expand this and then bring this in. So I'm just going to set the spacing 20. I'm going to select this, set it to fill container. So for this particular one, I just got this from our desktop version. The main thing we need to do here is to realign this, copy this, bring it out, copy this, paste it here. So we can just write 2 hours ago. So I'm going to reduce this to 12px. I'm just going to highlight the both frames and create an auto layout. I'll set it to 4. So I'm just going to copy this, put it right back into this, paste to replace. I'm also going to select this, then set it to fill container. I'm going to reduce the top and bottom pattern to 12. I'm going to select the icon. I'm going to set the background to 28. I'll set the icon itself to 16. Then I'm going to just copy this. I'll paste it here, paste to replace. I will also select the rest of them and also paste to replace. So I'm just going to try to reduce this to 358. So I'll now select all of these frames and then I'm going to come here and set them to fill container. So I'm going to select this and give it a spacing of 12 just for it to come up a bit. Then you can just hold content. So I'm just going to expand this again and then put it here. I'm also going to set this as well to 20. We'll have the nav menu, which we did properly. Also have the dashboard design. So we've come to the end of this tutorial. If you have questions, you could let me know in the comment section.